Hello, my name is Rupan Das. I'm a student of Masai School in the software development batch. Currently, I'm in division unit. Here in my assignment, I need to explain call, apply, and bind method, and I need to code. So we use call method for function borrowing. So whenever we have a function which I am using in an object, but in later another object I want to use the same function, then we can just borrow it. Rather, we are writing the same function again. So this is used for call method. And in call method, we pass argument in a string form by using commas. But in apply method, uh, we pass the argument as a list, like a list of array of list. So where the main difference is like that, this apply is also used for borrowing the function, but the passing of argument is a different form. And in bind method, what happened where like call and apply, we invoke the function immediately. But in bind, it's not the case where it will return the function and we'll store somewhere. And later, whenever we need it, we can just use that bind method or that method whenever we need it. So this is the main difference for in call, apply, and bind. So let's go to the VS Code and start coding. So let's take an example of let's take an object name here. The first name, suppose, and last name, thus, and a function print name, which is uh, for now is let's take a function. What this function will do, it will print the full name. So log here first name, or this dot first name means pointing to the current object. So this dot first name plus, let's take a space, and that is dot last name. Now if I invoke the function, what we can see, name dot print name function. So we can see my name. So now suppose we have another object that is name2. Here the first name and last name are, suppose here the first name is uh, Rohan. Suppose it's a that. So this is the another object. But if I want to print the name here also, we can just borrow that function. Instead of writing the function, we can just borrow it. So how we can borrow that function? Let's see. So we can use call. So name dot print name dot call. Here we'll pass our object name2. So if I see that now, if I see in my console, we can see Rohan that is printing. So this is how we use call. So let's take outside that function outside in the object and let's write. So if I take outside, we just give variable name for that function. And now this is not needed now. Directly print name, that name, and print name2. Here also I need to use call. Okay. So yes. So now how this is the way we can use call method. So suppose now we want to pass some argument. So here suppose argument is town or city, and I want to print just city also, city. So now we can pass the city like a string using comma. So like city is Tezpur, and here also let's pass the city as Kolkata. So if I print, you can see Rupandas Tezpur, Rohandat, Kolkata. So by doing this, we can pass our argument. If I say another argument like state, and we print that state also, state, and we pass the state. We need to pass the state like given a comma and then the string. So awesome. So here also we need to pass like this. Uh, if we print, we can see Pendas from Assam, Tezpur Assam, Rohandat from Kolkata, West Bengal. So like that, we need to pass the argument in call. So if I want to see apply, how apply is used, here we need to, here just we need to pass our argument inside an array. So that means array list. So list of array, like we need to pass by using. So let uh, write the same thing here. If I use apply name to Kolkata, West Bengal, suppose. Now, if I run the code, okay, we need to give like that, like this. So now if I run, we can see we are getting the same Rohandat from Kolkata, West Bengal. We need to use, if we want to use apply, we need to give argument like that. So this is apply, and let's see bind. In bind method, here in bind method, if I want to print name dot bind, and let's give name one name. Here what happened here, if we use bind method, it I currently I can't directly invoke that. I need to store it. So let's store let my details. Okay, so I'm storing here, and later we just invoke it. So console.log my details. So now if I print, we can see. Okay, so I need to call. Not I need to call my details. My details. Let's check. Yes, I'm getting again Rupendas from Tezpur Assam. So if I just console it, we can see what it's giving me. My details. My details giving me a function for storing. Look, it's giving a function for storing. So this is the call, bind, and apply method I just described, and this is the all the like differences and the definition of it. So thank you.